Hi everyone, Samita here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to finish the tarot card set of the major arcana tarot cards. I got the cards and not just showing you the book today, I'm going to show you the cards. So let's pick up where we left off. If you don't know what this video is about, go to my channel. There's a part 1 of this two-part series. I think it's going to be a two-part series and not 3. So yeah, here we go. So we left off at the Hierophant. Now we have the Lover's card. Like I said, let's read what that's about. The card interpretation: the lovers indicate harmonization of opposites at all levels of being. Symbolically, the card indicates a union of the male and female. Where you do not have a partner or relationship with others, the card helps you to resolve your own inner struggles to realize and fulfill your needs. On a more day to day basis, a partnership is in the offing. Is in the offing? What does that mean? Perhaps a choice needs to be made, a reminder that balance is essential in all relationships. If reversed, this card indicates a negative relationship, contradictions in partnerships, and a destructive state. This card focuses on your relationships, a moral and emotional dilemma, and the need to exercise a correct choice. Purusha and Prakriti, the saga. Radha and Krishna are the eternal lovers that symbolize the union of Purush and Prakriti. The man, Purush, is symbolic of the conscious mind, and the woman, Prakriti, of the unconscious connected to the divine source. Purush is a term in Indian philosophy denoting to the individual conscious principle. Prakriti is primordial in nature, the material substratum of creation consisting of sattva, rajas, and tamas gunas. It is through the woman that a man achieves his connection to God or the higher self. This is a union of reciprocation and harmonious love, a balance between the conscious and the unconscious. Basically, upright, the Lover's card is a very positive card for romantic relationships, and if not relationships, just balancing of masculine and feminine energies. And that's a beautiful card. Moving on. Next, we have the Chariot. Um, Rath, or the Chariot, is a card which contains great dynamism, strength, and power. Often, when it comes in a reading, it indicates the struggles we have with ourselves and with life. The card is very motivating as it indicates that the querent has successfully integrated the life lessons of the first 6 cards and will move towards balance and harmony. It also indicates positive changes that will be beneficial and bring triumph and success with them. If reversed, you are overwhelmed with the effort as you have struggled through a difficult and demanding time, battling against long odds to achieve the things that we need out of life. Allow yourself to look within and reclaim the balance, your own power, and to move forward with self confidence. Rath, the saga. The sermon of the Bhagavad Gita was given over 5,000 years ago on the battlefield of Kurukshetra by Lord Krishna to Arjuna. The world is a stage and the real Kurukshetra is within you. The battle of Mahabharat is still raging within you. Ignorance or avidya is Dhritarashtra. The individual soul is Arjuna. The dweller who dwells in your heart is Lord Krishna, the charioteer. The body is your chariot. The senses or indriyas are the horses. The ultimate essence of the chariot is that the soul, jiva, should unwarrantedly conquer the mind, senses, vasanas, and egoism. If it is to successfully traverse the journey, yatra of life, samsara, to a God realized state. Wow, I think of all the explanations of the symbolism and the art used, philosophy used, this is one of my favorites. I want to talk about vasanas maybe in a future video. I'm going to put this here so I remember. I'll make a video about vasanas and what they are. There's a video I've been watching of the Ashtavakra Gita by Gurudev, and he talks about what vasanas are and how to go about understanding them and dealing with them. Anyway, moving on to the next card. The ninth card is the Hermit. This card, Rishi or the Hermit, is a spiritual and reassuring card, for he symbolizes withdrawal into one's own center point, where the directions of the still inner voice may be clearly heard. In a reading, the Hermit often suggests a need for time alone, a period of reflection when distractions are limited. The Hermit stands for the still center that must be created for balance and harmony. In a reading, the Hermit can represent a quest for deeper understanding or the truth of a situation. When reversed, it can indicate a need to withdraw, to take stock and review your life. It can also indicate a preoccupation with details, a need to finding a teacher or a guide or being a guide for others. Okay. Rishi, the saga. In Hinduism, a rishi is a sage and or seer who heard the hymns of the Vedas from the supreme being, Brahman, while he was deep in meditation. A rishi can be regarded as a combination of a patriarch, a priest, a preceptor, an author of Vedic hymns, a sage, a saint, and an ascetic. The rishi stands alone on the silent white mountain top, and the divine light illuminates the path of ascent. Okay, cool. A spiritual card. Next, we have the Wheel of Fortune. The 10th card is the Wheel of Fortune and its interpretation. When Dharma, the Wheel of Fortune, appears in a spread, it indicates the beginning of a new cycle, a new beginning of events, a time for positivity and karmic change. There is also a sense of understanding and a feeling of being at complete peace with oneself. A change for the better, the unfolding future holds much promise. If reversed, you are on a path of awareness, a setback or streak of bad luck is indicated. Patience and timing will resolve most of these issues. Avoid taking foolish chances and learn from your mistakes. Dharma Chakras, the saga. The Wheel of Fortune also symbolizes the concept of Dharma. The Dharma Chakra wheel is also sometimes translated as Wheel of Doctrine or the Wheel of Law. The Dharma Chakra from the lion capital of Ashoka at Sarnath is the national emblem of India and is also shown on the flag of India. It represents Dharma, which is the natural conduct of a nation. The wheel's motion is a metaphor for the endless cycle of samsara or rebirth, which can only be escaped by means of the Buddha's teachings. The Eightfold Path leading to enlightenment. It is drawn from an Indian symbol, but instead of representing samsara or endless rebirth, it symbolizes overcoming obstacles. Nice. Okay. Like coming full circle. The 11th card. Justice. Justice is a card that calls for self assessment, which will help you experience completeness within and with the universe. In a more mundane sense, this card may signal a court case, legal documents, and adjustments in a marriage or partnership. The outcome of all of these may not be exactly what the querent wants, but it will be a scrupulously fair outcome. If reversed, when we fail to consistently assess our position and attitudes in relation to life in general and on a personal level, we too begin to stagnate. In practice, the Justice card symbolizes karmic retribution and lessons that need to be learned in a more difficult way. It therefore represents both the law of the universe and that of cause and effect. This card calls for using the intellect to resolve any imbalance within us. Nyaya, the saga. Nyaya or Hindu logic was founded by Gautama Rishi, who is also known by the names Akshapada and Dirghatapas. Nyaya is an analytic type of philosophy. The word Nyaya signifies going into a subject, i.e., investigating it analytically. In this sense of analysis, the word Nyaya is exactly opposed to Sankhya, synthesis. Nyaya is sometimes called Tarka Vidya or the science of debate, Vada Vidya or the science of discussion. Tarka is the special feature of the Nyaya. Okay, this is a little cryptic, a lot of Sanskrit words there, but a discussion for another day if it ever comes up again. So just discard. You can think about Libra themes, karmic balance, all of that. Okay, next we have the Hanged Man. That is the 11th card. The interpretation, Tyaga or the Hanged Man, Tyaga means sacrifice. Tyaga or the Hanged Man often indicates a period of apparent inertia as an opportunity for self development, where new concepts are being absorbed. This card denotes a time when everything stands still, a time for reflection before moving on. Things will continue, but for now they float, timeless. It is also a time of letting go, renouncing a claim, suspension, giving up control, and accepting God's will. If reversed, the hangman signals a need to retreat in order to achieve what you want. It can also signal a refusal to accept reality. This card can also show that it is time for you to look at the situation from another angle. Issues will become clearer, solutions to problems found. Stop resisting or opposing, and in doing so, you will gain eventually. Tyaga the Saga. Tyaga or renunciation in Hindu mythology denotes a gradual disassociation from worldly objects and from the seed of desire. This renunciation is not a renunciation of something material, but something closer to the notion of ascetic renunciation. Tyaga also involves giving up on the fruit of action and performing karma without expecting any fruit for such action. Sri Krishna has explained that renunciation is greater than asceticism. To remember God and do one's appointed work without desire is far greater than the freedom to do as one likes. Renunciation means renunciation of desire and renunciation of selfishness. Okay, cool. I think I'm going to end here. I don't know why. I'm feeling kind of energetically drained. Um, I think, I mean, I'm definitely sure these cards carry some sort of energetic charge, but I guess we'll, keep the rest for the third video. I was wrong when I said I bet this is not going to have a part 3 because it is, as I, said in my first video that we'll have a 3-part series. So the remaining cards will be in the third video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the post notification so we can stay connected, and stay tuned for more esoteric phenomena and all things Vedic astrology, etc. Thank you. Bye.